beautiful sunshines, my beautiful dolls. Just letting you know I still have a few of my Fun Elegance collection left, along with the art baggies and the crystals. So if you're interested, please let me know. Emails and contacts down below. Love ya. Hello my beautiful dolls, my beautiful sunshines. Welcome back to this your channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And thank you for visiting and pressing play to all of you. As you can see, I'll be showing you the mixes I will be using in this video. That one is my mix number 2 from my Fun Elegance collection that I have for sale. And then I have, I'll be using a gold mix from my prior collection I sold during the holidays last year, which is my, the gold one. I forget what that one was called. But that's what I'll be using on this set today. As you can see, I already have my form on, my nail form on. And if you see shine on my nails, because I have polish, so I could remove this set as soon as I'm done recording. So I started recording as for you guys to see how I use the form. I don't know what was up with me this day, but I was pressing record when I should press stop, and stop when I should press play. So this beginning of the video is going to be a little weird. As you can see, I'm mostly off the camera. I did apply the first bead on the tip of the nail, and then I put the last bead on the cuticle area, just as I would as if it was a tip. So I apologize for getting out of camera at times. So there, I'm done with the first nail. It's a really thin layer. Moving on to the next one. This is what I mean. I had pressed stop here in my mind when I had already done forming the nail, but I didn't, so I continued forming the nail when I noticed I wasn't recording and that I barely started recording. I feel my acrylic hot on my pointer finger, and I go ahead and put the pinching tool, and right here I'm already moving on to the pinky. This time I made sure I was recording. As you can see, I place it on the tip first and I start shaping. For some reason on my pinky nail it gave me an extreme curve, more curve than on the other nails, without me actually using the pincher too much. So I go ahead and apply a really thin layer, start shaping the nail. I'm really loving this tones for the shaping of the nail, because that's what I'm using. I'm using the tones clear acrylic and monomer. It doesn't run, it doesn't dance around. It's perfect for using nail forms. I loved it. I mean, you could probably form with any acrylic, but this one made it really easy on me. And then I go from the cuticle and I sweep up, just like if it would be like polish, maybe, not really thick. Then I remove the forms. You could see how thin the nail is. I like to do it this way and then continue with the acrylic, so I know exactly what I'm doing. So here I go ahead and shape the nail with the file once I take the forms off, and then I continue to applying the colored acrylic. I've gotten so much better on nail forms that I don't have those big old skirts coming out anymore. So I use my, to start with, I use my number 2 from my collection, Fun Elegance. Apologize again, I'm out of the camera. I'm really in love with this collection. I wish I could use them all the time. And you're probably gonna see me recording with them because they're so pretty. So I alternate going all the way up. I do number 2 and then the gold, and then number 2 and then the gold, and I do that continuously throughout this nail. I do stop at some point because I feel I wasn't able to shape the gold right, so I let it dry, move on, and then come back and file it. And I'm trying to press down so it's not thick. So at some point, as you can see, I'm removing some of the acrylic because I'm pressing down and I don't want it to be too big. I'm pressing down and putting the line across, setting where I want the line to be, and then this is where I put my last bead and then let it dry. Not last, but where I decide to go ahead and wait for it to dry and so I can file it. Then I move on to my middle finger. I use the gold mix here and I put it all the way down the middle to the top. And I'm just going to be using the gold and the number 2 from Fun Elegance throughout all these nails. I really like it. I really like the end result. It's good for like a special occasion, New Year's, wedding, something really nice. Here I'm going to be using Natural from Exotic Nails, and I'm going to be doing it almond. I feel like I did it too tall, unfortunately. Once I try to put the other acrylic, I'm used to using longer nails and putting the almond really long. Usually that's what you're supposed to do, depending on the length of the nails, the length of the almond shape, but it is what it is. So I go ahead and place it and I try to shape it as best as I can. I do come back around with the file to make it more crisp and to make it more of an even shape. Then I come back and go to the cuticle area and add the last bead there. Well, it's not the last bead, but to complete the nail. I add a little bit more because I missed a little spot right there. So I let it dry and I move on to my pointer finger. Oh no, wait, I come back to my pinky. I'm sorry. I come back to my pinky and I file that gold area. My nail bits are a little sore because I've been really working hard on doing sets for you guys and ripping it off. I don't rip it off my natural nail, I rip it off because I have the clear coat on the bottom. But this last one, it really, it got really sore, so that's why I decided this is the last set, and then I'm moving on to doing my permanent set. So I go ahead and add the mixes until it gets to the tip, and then I move on to my pointer finger. This is a real blingy set without the bling, but it's a real blingy set. I mean, I will add bling, but it's really nice. I really liked it. I was like, man, I should have done a set like this to leave on my nails. It's so pretty. But no, maybe for New Year's. So I go ahead and add that to both sides. I really love this mix. I mean, they're all really pretty. I really fell in love with them. And then now I go ahead and add a little more, and then I move on to my pointer finger for real this time. So on my pointer finger I add 2 pearls, and then I start shaping it to where I get like half a circle, like I'm surrounding half a circle, and I just go ahead and shape that. And then once I'm done shaping that, I go ahead and add the gold mix in the empty area where I haven't placed anything. That one fell, so I'm not using it. And I go ahead and place it on all my pointer, the empty space on my pointer finger. Then I proceed to encapsulate, file and buff off the camera. I'll show you where I encapsulate when I was done encapsulating. Okay, it's my bad, I didn't do it yet. I forgot about my ring finger. I'm a little off today, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. So I go ahead and add the white mix and kind of slant it towards the side, and then I add, once that's where I want it to be, I add the gold mix next to it, and then I finish it off with the white mix. Making sure that the nude area or natural area isn't contaminated with any of the glitter mixes. And then I encapsulate, file and buff off camera, and this is how it was encapsulated. Once I'm done filing and buffing, I proceed to add primer onto all the nails, as well as I'm going to be doing some lines just in the divisions of each color on all the nails. Y'all know I'm not good with this lining stuff, and then I don't think I have the right brushes. I've tried a lot of them and I can't get that down. I will find the right brush or the right way to do it one day. Meanwhile, I'm happy with what I got. I also clean if I feel like I'm a little bit uneven with a little bit of finish solution or alcohol, and the same brush I use for my poly gel. I love that brush. I could multi-use it for many things. But yeah, as you can see, it wipes it off perfect. Once I'm done with this nail, I go ahead and flash cure because I don't want to be touching, although I hadn't noticed, and I don't know if you see it, I did mess up the pinky already. I do correct that off the camera. And then I proceed to the other two nails and adding the gel on those. So once I'm done doing that, I go ahead and add the top coat with the gel elixir and add some crystals. My beautiful sunshines and dolls, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Go check out my video. I'll put down the link below so you could help me share that video so this family can grow, so I could go ahead and announce the rules for a giveaway. And don't forget to check out my Fun Elegance collection. Go ahead and purchase one. I will have the info down below if you're interested about the video where I showed them, and where you can contact me. Thank you again for watching. Hugs, kisses, and squeezes. God bless you bunches. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.